Light Armour Repair, a guide to refurbishing light armour. There are two classes of light armour, metallic and non-metallic. Chainmail, elven, mithril and glass are all examples of metallic light armour. You may be surprised to think that glass can be thought of as metallic, but appearances are deceiving. What we call glass is nothing like the window panes you see in houses. The greenish material is far stronger and has a much higher melting point. Non-metallic armors are fur and leather. For these armor types, the hammer is less useful than a sewing kit. A sharp awl is necessary to restitch the thick material. Holes frequently have to be patched with spare material. The rule of thumb is once you have to patch a patch, it's time to throw out the armor and get a new set. Metallic armor will occasionally need a patch. Usually it can be repaired by hammering the torn pieces back together. Elven and mithril will repair better when heated. Chainmail is usually malleable enough to work on cold. The trickiest of all is glass. Hammer blows struck across the grain run the risk of shattering the armor. Whenever possible, align the hammer blows with the grain. In extreme cases, place the armor in tub of oil. Place the anvil so that the affected piece is on the anvil, but just under the oil. Vibrations from the hammer blows are absorbed by the oil and less likely to shatter the glass. Heavy armor repair. Information on the best ways to repair various types of heavy armor. Heavy armor must be designed to take a lot of punishment. It will receive direct blows from all sorts of weapons while protecting the wearer. Such armor tends to be made from a few large pieces rather than lots of small pieces like light armor. Iron and steel are easy to work. Just heat them up and pound them back into shape. You can even use a campfire for field repairs. Avoid filing off any of the metal. Always try to conserve the metal and work it back into shape. If a piece needs a lot of hammering, it may become brittle. Reheating the armor every now and then can reduce the brittleness after severe repairs. Once the hammering is done, be sure to oil it well. The freshly hammered surfaces will rust more quickly and need to be protected. Dwarven and Orcish armor require small and large hammers. Heat should be used sparingly, particularly with Orcish. Both types respond better to many small hammer strokes rather than fewer heavy strokes. Ebony can only be hammered when heated. It will develop small cracks that eventually shatter the material if hammered cold. Daedric should always be worked on at night, ideally under a new or full moon, and never during the eclipse. A red harvest moon is best.